everybody. It's been a while since I last posted. I just wanted to update you on something that I realized. So most of you know that I'm very meticulous when it comes to. Sorry, I'm going to shut this. It's too bright. I'm very meticulous when it comes to cleaning my teeth. I water pick twice a day for probably 5-10 minutes per time. I mean, for a long time, I irrigate everything around it. Then in the morning, I use a toothbrush and brush my teeth. And at night, I use a Oral-B brush. And I'll do it for a long time because I do it in the bathtub. And I'm usually watching something on TV in the bathroom. So I'll sit there with it and just, I don't know, maybe 5-10 minutes sometimes, just cleaning each tooth. And then sometimes after I'm finished with all that and I get out of the bath, I look with a 10 magnifying mirror, like a 10 times magnifying mirror, and just look to see if there's any staining, anything that needs attention that I might have missed. So last night, I did the same thing I always do. I brushed my teeth with the Oral-B thing because it's night. I water picked for quite a while. And then when I got out of the bath, I looked at the mirror. I looked in the mirror, but I left my glasses on. Usually I don't leave my glasses on because it's a magnifying mirror and I don't really need to. I don't need to leave my glasses on, or so I thought. So I put my glasses on for some reason. I think I was watching I've been streaming stuff on Netflix in there, so I was like paying attention to what was going on, and I got that mirror. And I saw something, I was like, is that plaque? And I mean, with all the brushing and water picking that I do, could that possibly be plaque? And so I got my little dental tool that I used to use to clean my temp, what you call them, the holes, the screw holes. I used to clean the screw holes with this, you know, those hooks that the dentists use, those real sharp hooks. I used to use that to make sure everything was really clean. So I used that and I just kind of scraped real gently, and it was plaque. It was like old school plaque that you get with real teeth. And it freaked me out because I had just spent 10 minutes with an Oral-B toothbrush, like those kind, cleaning my teeth. So I'm like totally confused. I mean, how the hell do you get that crap off if you can't? I guess I would get it off when I had my real teeth with dental floss, because I flossed all the time with my old teeth. So I think the reason I never had any plaque was because I would brush it. It worries me about underneath because I just don't know how, if you can't brush underneath, how do I know there's not plaque building up on those abutments underneath there? You can kind of, I think you can see an abutment down there. I'm like super paranoid, so I want to go get my teeth cleaned because I'm scared that as much as I do to keep my mouth clean, that it may not be enough. So I'm going to go to Walmart today and I'm going to get some of the Plaque, anti-plaque mouthwash. I've kind of stopped using mouthwash because it kind of burns. I don't like the extreme mint, but I think the Plaque one's not quite as extreme with full of alcohol and all that. I think it's a little more gentle. But I'm going to see if maybe that'll help dissolve the plaque, and I'll do that before I brush, just to see if it helps. Can't have that. That's crazy though, but it's just like plaque on real teeth. It gets right in the where plaque normally gets. It grows kind of close to the indentation in between each tooth. I mean, it looks like real teeth plaque. It looks just the same. So that freaked me out. So if you've had that, you know, if you've had that experience with these and you're watching this, PM me and let me know what you did to remedy it. Otherwise, I'm just going to, what I did last night was I got my Oral-B brush and I got a dry one, and I did it dry after I kind of went through and scraped a little bit with a toothpick. I don't want to damage the teeth, so I don't want to use metal scraping on them. So I went and got a toothpick and just scraped in between each tooth and got the Oral-B thing and did it and then rinsed. So if you have a better way of doing it, since we can't really floss between these teeth because they're like all one piece, let me know what you've done. But otherwise, everything is good. My holes don't pop out. I don't have any breakage. And I'm going to tell you, last week, I made some jerkied sopressata. I don't know what it's called, some sort of sausage. It was going to go bad. So because I've been traveling every week. So I opened it up and I didn't want to leave it open for a week uneaten. So I just sliced it into as thin as I could get it, and then I dried it. And it was good. It was so good. But it was really crunchy, like the hardest crunch that I've had in many years. Really, really hard, crunchy food. And I ate it. I ate the whole thing over the course of I drove that trip. So a car drive, I stopped at Buc-ee's and I got junk and I ate that meat. Anyway, that was the most stress I've ever put on these teeth. And nothing happened or anything. There's no breakage, no nothing. They just still look the same. And no staining. I'm drinking tea all day long. No staining. Hot tea, like hot black tea. No staining. I do still put the cream in it. If you've watched the other videos, I heard that if you put from some dental something or another, that if you put cream in black tea, it kind of neutralizes the tannins. Tannins, I think that's what they called it, and it won't stain as bad. So I haven't had any staining. I don't know if you can see. The fillings are a little different color than the teeth themselves, but they're not stained. But if you look real closely, you can see the fillings because they're not the same material. They're whatever that stuff is that they use to fill teeth. It's that same stuff that they use to fill your natural teeth. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, no stains. So super happy. It's like I have a interview next week that I'm going to do, and I like a job interview. I'm not looking for a job, but a recruiter wanted to talk to me, and so I'm going to talk to the recruiter. And I'm not looking for a job, but I figure it would be good exercise for me to talk to a recruiter that's reached out to me with quite an interesting job. I mean, I would definitely like to talk to them about it, and if nothing else, I can be a resource for them. As they do hire somebody new, I can serve as a resource for that person if they need me. So it's all good to, kind of stay connected in the industry, but I have a different confidence with these teeth. I really do. If I had to go into a face-to-face interview, which this is not face-to-face, but it's a Skype interview, I would be a little self-conscious of my old teeth. Even though my knowledge of the subject, I would always, in the end, not feel like I would be discriminated against because I know exactly what I do really well and I'm good at it. So I would come out of meetings with people feeling okay, But there was always that, they're going to judge me on my teeth, right? And they're going to make an immediate judgment, and then I have to compensate for that by being smart. So it's nice not to have to do that, right? It's nice. I can just flash my smile, and they think, oh, wow, she has really pretty teeth, you know? And I don't have to worry about them judging me on my teeth. They can judge me on my lack of style. That's that's usually what they do. I don't have a good sense of style, and I'm in an industry where the women dress like really fancy, and I dress kind of like a tech person. So, like, you know, I'm not real fancy. But they can judge me on the way I dress. And I'm cool with that, but I hated when it was so personal, you know, with your teeth. I can always get a better suit if that's what they want, but you can't just, well, I guess you can just go out and get new teeth, right? But I just didn't feel like I could. For years. I didn't have the money to do it. So blah, 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 blah. This is going on and on for no stupid reason at all. But anyway, if you're haven't done this process yet and you're researching it, everybody that's had this process has been there. And usually bad teeth don't happen overnight. So we have, you know, I suffered from people judging me on my teeth for many years in my life. And I was aware of it, you know. So I've been there. I know how people feel. I know how you feel if you're there now. And this is, you know, pretty amazing. It is life-changing in a way. I mean, really, it feels so good to be able to just be so confident with your smile anyway. One less thing. So y'all have a great weekend, and if you have any comments about the plaque, any tricks that you do to get rid of it, let me know. I would like to know, you know, how people do it. I'm just gonna go get the mouthwash and give that a go. So have a great weekend. Bye.